What's up, everyone? Back for another beer review, and today I will be reviewing a beer from the 450 North Brewing Company, and they're out of Columbus, Indiana. And this is their Fresh Froot Peach. So this is a milkshake IPA that I believe is brewed with Citra hops, but don't quote me on that. And then conditioned on peaches and vanilla, comes in at 6.4% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed at the time of review. This can is approximately 3 weeks old, and I want to give a huge shout out to my buddy Todd and his wife Shannon for hooking me up with not only this beer, but a bunch of different 450 North beers. I'll post a link in the description box to the beer mail unboxing video I did that contained 6 different 450 North beers. If you want to check that out, feel free to do so. I'm going to review most of them on the channel. And they went to a recent can release at 450 North, and they were nice enough to send me 1 can of all the beers they picked up, and they're just good people. That's what they do. Great people, and I truly do appreciate it. So thank you very much, Todd and Shannon. Now, before I get into this beer, I want to talk real quick about the lighting and the color on this video. A lot of you have mentioned that you enjoy my webcam color a lot more than my regular camera, which is my phone. So I mess with the settings and I try to get it very close to my webcam. Now, this does not look exactly like it does in real life, but it's pretty damn close, and I know a lot of you enjoy that. So here we are. I know you didn't come to hear me talk about technical stuff on my channel, so we'll get right into the beer review. I just wanted to mention that going forward, all of my videos will have similar color. Anyway, this beer, I've heard really good things about the Fresh Froot series from Todd and others. And Todd actually indicated to me that this series itself is one of the series that sells out the quickest at the 450 North can releases. So I'm really happy he was able to finally get me one in this series. I know last time that he went to a can release, they sold out of the Fresh Froot that they had. And this one, like I said, is the peach version. I think all of them include vanilla, obviously the whole milkshake IPA. I don't know if they use lactose in this though. I think it's just vanilla and then usually a fruit edition. Like I said, this one has peaches. Milkshake IPAs for me, they're hit or miss, all depends. A lot of breweries, they'll put in, a fruit edition and you won't get the IPA characteristics at all from the beer. And you usually just end up with like a fruit beer that kind of tastes like a creamsicle, which isn't bad. But when you say milkshake IPA, I do want some IPA characteristics. So, hopefully this one has some IPA characteristics. Anyway, that pours out basically like a milkshake IPA, New England style IPA. Really, now it might come off, I was gonna say really, turbid and kind of bright and kind of vibrant. Maybe with the new color and how the camera is, maybe this will come off more like I see it, because a lot of times it'll be like, that came off, more dull on camera. Maybe it won't anymore. But yeah, very bright, vibrant, turbid, pretty much an orange honey color, maybe a little bit lighter. About a half finger of an off-white head plays the role. Let's get a nose. Ooh, it smells absolutely divine. Right up front, that vanilla, unmistakable. Like I said, I don't know if there's lactose in this, but I'm getting such a strong vanilla presence. It's giving me lactose vibes, but also there's vanilla in here, so it's giving me vanilla vibes. Yeah, the peach is there, but it's kind of underlying as far as a characteristic goes in the beer underneath that vanilla. There is some like slight herbaceousness, a little bit of dankness too from the IPA characteristics. Yeah, some mango, some pineapple too. This is actually smelling like a true milkshake IPA, or what I would want from milkshake IPA, getting base IPA characteristics, but then that vanilla and that peach, there's overtones of that. The vanilla is the strongest thing, and it does smell like it's gonna be on the sweeter side, so that worries me a bit. A lot of milkshake IPAs are just like straight on sweetness. But you go into milkshake IPA, I'd imagine you're looking for a little bit more of a sweet characteristic. Anyway, this smells pretty damn awesome. I wanna get into it, so cheers everybody, and thanks again, Todd and Shannon. That is fucking delicious. Holy shit, is that good? This tastes like a straight up melted down orange creamsicle. Orange creamsicle. Let me go back one more sip because kind of weird. Yeah, I'm getting way more orange than peach. Tons of like just straight on juicy orange. Even like a sweeter like blood orange presence. This is like melted down orange creamsicle. There is peach, there's apricot, there's mango, there's pineapple. There is an underlying IPA presence to this beer, but That vanilla is huge, and that orange is huge to me. Right up front, tons of vanilla sweetness, tons of just generic sweetness in general. As it passes through the palate, though, a little bit of like a bittering hop component, more to like the herbaceous dankness side, like I was getting in the nose, and then it finishes semi-dry. It actually has a semi-dry, slightly bitter finish. Don't get me wrong, this is definitely a sweeter beer. It is a milkshake IPA. Like I said, that's what you're probably expecting. But to me, this is not too sweet for my palate. Body at 6.4%, awesome. This is like medium to higher side of medium body. This actually has more heft than I'd expect from a 6.4 beer. Probably because of the vanilla and the peaches and everything. The mouthfeel on this one, super creamy, luscious, pillowy. Yeah. Is this a peach milkshake IPA, which is kind of what they're going for? Not exactly for me, but this is like an orange creamsicle or like an orange milkshake IPA. There is so much orange here that I'm kind of surprised, honestly. Regardless, it's absolutely delicious. I'm so happy Todd got his hands on this. And this is kind of drinking exactly how I want a milkshake IPA to drink. Rating, Fresh Froot Peach from 450 North. You know what? 4.75 out of 5 for me. This is so tasty. It'd get a 5 if I tasted more of the peach. It's way more subdued and just kind of generic characteristic. And I know a lot of people out there probably be like, oh, I got a ton of peach. And, you know, your palate perceives what your palate perceives. To me, it's just a bunch of orange, all citrus, and mostly to the orange, a sweeter orange, blood orange side of things. But regardless, it's delicious. It's not too sweet, and it drinks extremely well for something that has so many moving parts in it. But thanks again, Todd and Shannon, for this one. I truly do appreciate it, and I appreciate everybody stopping by for another beer review here on the Beer Patrol. More 450 North coming your way, and yeah, until the next one, cheers.